So I prepared for university maths, firstly by reading a book called How to Think Like a Mathematician by Kevin Houston. It's actually recommended on my college's reading list for people who are starting for maths. It's really good because it kind of introduces you to, so first of all, things like logic. So you might not be completely familiar with terms like if and only if, or sufficient, necessary, contrapositive, kind of all these sorts of things. So it introduces those, it introduces the notation which goes with them. It also just introduces other sorts of standard mathematical notation. So you probably won't know, but there's symbols which mean for all or there exists and so on. Had a little bit of number theory in it, but all just kind of basic sort of things. It was more about thinking and your approach to problems and how to lay out solutions than actually getting into like nitty gritty stuff, which you're going to learn on your degree. But it's just really useful in that respect.
I mean, if you wanted to, you could have a look at the reading list that is suggested for your courses. If you just wanted to get an idea of like the kind of direction that they're going to go in. Also, if your college gives you any work to do over the summer, then I think it is a good idea to do it. So I got some summer reading to do.
Yeah, I got a booklet of questions to actually do. And that leads me to another thing. It's good to make sure that you're very, very, very familiar with your A-level content, because once you start, they really hit the ground running. And if you're not familiar with it, they'll brush over it in 1 or 2 lectures and you'll be left behind. So definitely be very familiar with your A-level content.
Yeah, but don't stress out too much over summer because you should relax a bit before you start uni, because when you get there, they'll be working you quite hard. So it's good just to kind of be chilling out beforehand. So kind of maybe a week before, make sure you've done all your work and just relax until you get there. Because also the first week will be a lot of socialising and going out and stuff, so don't need to worry too much.
Yeah, and it definitely, you need to have a big break, because it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop until like Christmas if you're lucky. So definitely have a good break, make sure you're well rested. And even going out can be tiring, so make sure you're well slept.